Failure is not an option too. How high-achieving districts succeed with all students. Section 1, Building a Culture of Committed Learners. In 1995, Newman and Whalage came out with a landmark longitudinal study of 1,200 schools to determine what works in advancing student achievement. Ever since then, it's been clear that one of the most important factors in assuring student success is a committed staff that feels and acts collectively responsible for the success of all students. But how do you get that collective commitment, and what are the best practices for acting on it?
It's important for leadership development to be seen as a continuous process, because we have to see education as a field where we're constantly learning. My colleague Deb Meyer often says, if the adults are learning, the kids will learn. We have to be stimulated ourselves. We have to be inspired ourselves. We have to be identifying our own areas of weakness if we're going to continue to meet the challenge of working in this field. Education can't be static. Education has to be based upon some sense of what it means to prepare young people for the future. You can only prepare young people for the future if you yourself are growing.
At one level, relationships are everything. That is, if people don't have trusting relationships in an organization, they can't get the work done.
If you look at school improvement and the role of the principal, part of the leadership role is to get the entire commitment of the staff to focus on raising the bar and closing the gap of student achievement. And it's not just because you need every individual involved. It's when you get everyone involved, they start to rub off on each other in a positive way. So there's a lot of lateral learning and reinforcement of ideas and shared commitment and social cohesion, all of those things in the culture of the school. So the main role of the principal basically is to help change the culture of the school. So the collective power of the staff is focusing on student learning.
We had teachers who made a commitment to individual students and said, I refuse to let you fail. And I believe that is the type of commitment that we have from the school division. In our paired schools model, I think that philosophy that you are responsible for students outside of your school has spread throughout this entire school system, so that all teachers and all educators feel responsible for all students.